The evening rush at Taste of Home was in full swing. The rich aroma of sizzling garlic and savory adobo wafting through the air. Chef Marco Dela Cruz moved with precision behind the counter, skillfully plating dishes with the care and passion that had made his restaurant a local favorite. Sonia Ramirez, the restaurant's manager, bustled about ensuring orders were running smoothly, her practiced eye catching every detail. Regulars filled the cozy space, enjoying steaming bowls of sinigang and crisp lumpia, unaware that outside, a storm was brewing. Officer Brandon Ellis, a longtime presence in the neighborhood, walked his patrol with a sense of entitlement. He had developed a reputation for targeting local immigrant businesses, always under the guise of ensuring public safety. When he passed by Taste of Home, his eyes narrowed. Without hesitation, he stepped inside, the conversation among diners dwindling as his uniformed presence cast an uneasy air over the room. "Mr. Dela Cruz," Ellis called out, voice firm. Marco wiped his hands on his apron and stepped forward, his usual warm demeanor intact despite the growing unease in the restaurant. "What can I do for you, officer?" Ellis crossed his arms. "We've had reports of questionable food practices here. Rumors about expired ingredients, health violations. Could be serious. I need to take a look around." Sonia interjected, her voice calm but firm. "Officer, we have passed every health inspection, and you know it. You can't just barge in here and throw around accusations." Marco took a deep breath. "If you'd like to see our latest inspection results, I'll be happy to show you," he offered, trying to de-escalate the situation. But Ellis wasn't interested in paperwork. "Step outside with me, Mr. Dela Cruz. Let's talk," Ellis ordered. His tone made it clear that compliance was expected. From the far corner of the restaurant, Liam Carter, a regular customer and aspiring journalist, had already pulled out his phone. He knew Ellis's tactics all too well, having seen him harass other small business owners in the past. Keeping his camera steady, Liam began recording. Marco followed Ellis outside, where the officer's demeanor turned even more aggressive. "Let's cut to the chase," Ellis said, voice low but edged with threat. "People like you come here, run these little businesses and think you can skirt the rules. But I'm watching." The words hit Marco like a slap. "People like me? Officer, I have worked hard for everything I've built here. I follow the rules, I pay my taxes, and I treat my customers with respect." Ellis smirked. "That's not what I heard. Maybe I should bring you downtown, let the health department take a closer look." Liam stepped forward. "Or maybe you should explain why you're harassing an honest businessman on camera," he said, holding up his phone. Ellis turned, his expression shifting as he realized he was being recorded. "Turn that off," Ellis snapped. "Not a chance," Liam responded. "This is public property, and I have every right to record this." Inside the restaurant, customers and staff had gathered by the windows, watching in tense silence. Sonia stepped out, arms crossed. "Officer, if you're done making false accusations, we'd like to get back to running our business. Unless, of course, you have actual evidence." Ellis's jaw clenched. But with multiple phones now pointed in his direction, he knew he was trapped. Without another word, he turned and walked away, leaving the gathered crowd in stunned silence. By the next morning, Liam had uploaded the footage to social media, where it quickly went viral. The community erupted in outrage, flooding city officials with complaints. Community advocate Elena Morales took swift action, rallying supporters and demanding an official inquiry into Ellis's actions. The backlash was immediate. News outlets picked up the story, questioning the pattern of behavior displayed by Officer Ellis. Under mounting pressure, the police department announced an internal investigation, and within days, Ellis was placed on administrative leave pending further review. Meanwhile, Taste of Home saw a surge in support. Patrons lined up outside, eager to show solidarity with Marco and his staff. The restaurant became more than just a place to eat. It became a symbol of resilience against discrimination. City council meetings were flooded with residents demanding reforms in local law enforcement oversight. Elena Morales worked with activists to push for better training, ensuring that officers like Ellis could no longer act without consequence. For Marco, the experience was both exhausting and eye-opening. He had always believed in keeping his head down and working hard, but he realized that standing up against injustice was just as important. With the community behind him, he knew that Taste of Home wasn't just a restaurant. It was a testament to the strength and unity of those who refused to be silenced. As the city moved forward, one thing became clear. Discrimination had no place in their community, and those who tried to wield power unfairly would face the consequences of their actions.